Hey, ladies and
Hi,
gentlemen.
everybody. We're going to have fun
Yeah,
today.
we're going to have so much fun with Laura McConville. Today's guest, her name is known and cherished by so many here in the Cedar Valley and by me personally. Our children went to school together, and
Mhm.
her daughter Sarah and my daughter Stephanie were inseparable growing up.
Yes, they were.
Ah, so beautiful. It's such a joy and an honor to welcome my longtime friend, a true community leader, and someone whose impact has been felt in business, culture, and connection, Lori McConville.
Thank you for that lead in, Vicki.
Yes, but
Wow, I feel great after hearing that.
but I'm not done yet. Lori's story is rooted deeply in our community. She and her beloved husband, Marty McConville, who we sadly lost in November of 2023, built an incredible life together. Their shared vision launched McConville Communications, one of the region's most respected marketing firms for over a decade. Lori has since led award-winning teams, championed new business development, and guided brands, big and small, with heart, strategy, and passion. But Lori is so much more than her titles. She's a connector, a mentor, and a behind the scenes powerhouse whose fingerprints are on literally everything from local campaigns to community celebrations. One of her most beloved roles being a dedicated force behind Iowa Irish Fest, an event that just wrapped up for another incredible year, a tradition that she and Marty embraced together with love and pride. She's a woman of vision, resilience, and warmth. And I know today's conversation will be filled with insight, inspiration, and some very beautiful memories too. Please join me in welcoming Lori McConville to the show.
Thank you for having me, Vicki. I love being here in this radio station
Oh,
again. I used to
yeah.
be here. I used to work here.
Yes, and you were the big boss here too.
Well, I had fun doing
Yeah,
that.
there you
Yes.
go.
How can you not have fun in radio?
Right? How can you not have fun? So, Lori, let's begin at the beginning. So, what was growing up like for you? And were there any early signs that you'd end up in communications and marketing?
That's a very good question. So, in the beginning, I was raised on a farm by farmers,
Nice.
entrepreneurs, and I think that's where I got my entrepreneurial spirit from them.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm the oldest of six kids, so I was always had children around, and they always had laborers to help do the work.
Yes,
um,
right?
yeah, and then my journey took me through as a senior in high school. I thought I was going to be a hairstylist, but
Ooh.
my teacher, it was either French or broadcasting, and I chose broadcasting class.
Yeah.
And she ended up guiding me, and I ended up as the first person at Starmont High School to get a first place in conference, district, and state
Oh,
in
yay.
speech. And
Wow.
so I got interviewed by a
Yes.
local radio station, and they said,
Ooh.
"Hey, do you want to be a radio personality?" Back then it was disc jockey on
Yes.
Friday nights and play live music. And I jumped at the chance,
Yes,
and
of
I had so much
course.
fun. And that's what began as Lori Lynn.
Yeah, Lori Lynn. Oh, I
Hmm.
love that. That's
I wanted
beautiful.
Lorelei by Styx, but they wouldn't let me do
They
that.
wouldn't let you do it because it was
Yeah.
copyrighted. So you and Marty built a beautiful legacy together, starting with KCFI Radio
Hmm.
and then on to McConville Communications. Tell us how that journey began and what it was like to build a business as partners in both life and work.
So I met Marty working at the radio station. He was working for AM and I was working for FM.
Wow.
And he said that I caught his eye every time I went to the copy machine.
Ooh. That
Um,
I love.
we ended up in radio, and then I ended up here at KCFI Radio in a leadership role and loved it. And eventually we started our own agency, marketing and advertising agency, because we wanted to do that. We wanted to work with local businesses and helping them grow. And we loved live music, and we got to go to so many
Yes.
concerts together. And that's how we
Ooh.
ended up growing our love and our love for the
Yes.
agency world.
Ah.
And he was so creative, far more than I was. He was a major copywriter. He loved to write commercials and all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, I really miss him. He was a good guy. He left way too soon.
Of course. And while we're on that topic of your beloved, since Marty has passed, Lori, you've continued to move forward with so much grace. What's helped you navigate that grief? And are there ways he continues to guide your work and spirit?
Oh, he is with me every day. Sometimes he's yelling over my shoulder, listening things. Don't do that, Lori. Don't do that. But he's here. I feel his presence. He's in my dreams. I see dragonflies and I see cardinals, so I know he's around.
Yes.
But, we did so many fun things together, including Irish Fest. I mean, he was the one who really wanted to get involved with Irish Fest. He wanted to be behind the scenes, and I was on the committee. And so I do partnerships and work with local businesses in the community to become sponsors. But behind the scenes, he was supporting me because he loved the fest. And in 2018, we were crowned king and queen of the Irish Fest. And so as one of our favorite things, that was wonderful. Well, then in 2019, he ended up suffering from a subdural hematoma and had to have brain surgery. And ironically, listen to this. So one of our favorite groups is the Screaming Orphans.
I love them.
They were contacted by Greg Tagtoe, the entertainment director of Irish Fest.
Yes.
And they sang a song for Marty. Marty loved whiskey. And so they said, we don't like the song, but we're going to sing it for Marty. And it was a song called Whiskey in the Jar.
Oh my God.
And that motivated him so much in 2019 that he was able to get out of the hospital and come back to Irish Fest with his do-rag on, his Irish do-rag on and his crown, so that we could welcome the next king and queen in that year of 2019.
How beautiful is that? I love it so much. So what was your and Marty's favorite part of Irish Fest each and every year? Are there any traditions, moments, or behind the scenes memories other than the beautiful one you just shared that stand out?
Oh, I love the music. Music is probably one of my favorites, but we've added so many neat events, workshops, and cultural events about the history of Ireland. And I remember when Marty and I went to Ireland, I said, are there any beaches there? Because I'd really like to know if I should bring my swimsuit.
Yeah.
He goes, rocky beaches. And so I wasn't really looking forward to the trip, but oh my gosh, the people in Ireland are so loving and warm.
Really?
They're welcoming to tourism. Tourism's, is their number one income there in Ireland. So they treat all the guests wonderful. But yes, we went to Ireland, and what I love about the festival is they show parts of that at the festival so that you can see what life is like in Ireland.
Yes, they teach you. It's an educational experience.
And the other one of my favorite parts about Irish Fest is the committee I work with.
Oh, yeah.
The committee is like family.
Sweet.
And that's why we all stay.
Yes.
It's kind of like, what is that song, Hotel California, where you
Eagles.
You can never leave. Or
yes,
whatever.
You can never leave. The Eagles. I love it.
Yeah, so that's what I love. Committee is awesome. We really support each other.
That's beautiful. And by the way, that was the number one song when I graduated from high school, 1977.
Me too.
Yeah, there
Stairway
you
to Heaven
go.
was our prom theme.
Yay, there you
We
go.
had a thing that went up to heaven.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Beautiful. So, what was your and Marty's favorite part of being parents?
Oh my gosh, when you're married and then you're in business together, it's hard sometimes to see each other all the time. That's why I was in sales and I always went out and got business.
Yes.
Continued to do that.
Right.
But the favorite part of business was working with clients that I really enjoy.
Yes.
And then raising children is seeing how they've turned out today. We just talked about that, Vicki.
Yes, we
And how our
did.
children grow up together and look at them now. And they're great leaders and motivational as parents and as siblings. I'm very fortunate that I'm really close to my kids here. They live here in the Waterloo Cedar Falls area.
Oh, you're so blessed.
Yes.
And you were the eldest of 6.
I was the eldest of 6 kids. And now I'm about to, if I can say it on the radio,
yes,
I'm going to be a grandma again.
Oh, yay.
And So I have 6 grandchildren. We'll have 6 grandchildren.
We'll have
Yes.
6. How exciting is that?
And you get a good workout, man. You lift and lift those kids, and you're getting off the floor. Hold on, wait a minute for grandma. She's got to get up.
Yeah, right. Got to get up. So when is baby due?
In March.
Okay.
And if the baby comes to full term, it will be on Marty's birthday.
Oh, how beautiful. I love that, sweetheart. I love it.
And the baby could wait a day because my birthday is March 12th. So we could be fighting for that.
There you go. I love it. That's beautiful. You know, you've had such a dynamic career from Bermuda, the Bermuda Corporation, to Mudd, to Caliber Group, and beyond. Looking back, is there a chapter, and especially a chapter that really you want to speak about that shaped your leadership style?
You know, I have to tell you, it's in 2011, Marty and I moved to Arizona, and my sister needed a manager to lead her Tempe location in Arizona. And I really loved that because not only working for my sister, I have a lot of respect for her, but I learned so much from her. And when we moved out there to Arizona, it was like east meets west in the Southwest in terms of everything new and digital and fast-paced and bigger clients, and that really matured me. And I loved doing that because I always want to learn. I feel like it's about learning. You should learn something new every day.
Oh, yes.
And if you're not, then pick up a book.
Right.
I mean,
pick up a book.
We should always learn something new every day. But
right.
It was really good for me. We moved back in 2015 because we missed our family and friends.
Oh, sure.
And I'm really glad that we did because my parents passed away in the last 5 years, and Marty, of course, too. But, you know, being close to family is really important when you go through hard and tough times.
Exactly. Agreed wholeheartedly.
And I couldn't have done it without my friends and family.
Oh,
you know, when you go through grief, it's hard. I have strong faith, but I also have great friends and family who are there for me.
Oh, what
couldn't
a
have done
gift.
it without them.
Yes, what a gift. So you've helped grow brands, rebrand, and reconnect with audiences. What's the secret sauce behind great communication in today's world?
Just like we're doing now, communication.
Yes.
You know, I believe that every business, when they start their business, before they do that, they need to write up a marketing plan, a brand strategy. What is your brand? What is your message? What is your story? I mean, you look back at early times, caveman times. If you look at the walls, they were painting pictures in the caves. Those are the stories that they were telling even back then. So have a story, because stories are much more memorable when you tell a story. And the other important thing that I feel is very important, and I wish more businesses would listen to me, but it's about the power of advertising and marketing. You know, sometimes businesses will spend money opening their business. They don't do anything for a long time, and then they spend money when they close their business. They need to consistently advertise and market to keep top of mind awareness. It's so important, because just because I didn't need a refrigerator yesterday, I might need one today. So that's why it's important to consistently advertise and keep your message out there. And your stations are awesome. I love the Co-op Media Group. Love, love, love it. And I love live radio, streaming radio. I just love it because there's a power of being real. And that's my ultimate message, is be real when it comes to marketing. Don't try to be like someone else. Make it your own unique story. Right.
Your own unique story. I love it. So you've always been known as a collaborator and motivator. How do you build strong teams, especially in industries where turnover and burnout are super common?
I believe I'm a very positive person.
Yes.
And I believe in the power of communication. Again, being open and honest and transparent with your teams. When I had my agency and I had 13 employees, I believed that every person on that ship should sail that ship should something happen to me. I always taught them to be a leader. And I look back at some of my team today, and they're incredible leaders. And the other thing too that's really important is to listen. A lot of times we're used to talking, especially in the radio world.
Right.
So it's important to listen to our fans and our customers and our friends and be willing to hear the truth and be real. Again, back to being real.
Right. So as someone who's worked across both nonprofit and for-profit corporate spaces, what drives your sense of purpose these days?
Every year, I choose a word that's meaningful to me.
Ooh,
Last year, I was grateful for everything. I looked at everything and got up in the morning with gratitude. Wow. This year, my word is joy. I want to be joyful every day.
Yes.
I want to hang around people who are joyful.
Right.
I want to work on projects for clients that are joyous. And I try to find joy in something in every day that I do.
Right.
And today I looked forward to this interview with you because I'm joyful when I'm around you. You're an upbeat person. You're always positive. You mean a lot to people. You're always giving back to the community and volunteering your time. And that is really important. So that's my joy for this morning.
Oh, how kind of you. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Welcome.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have you been to the new coffee shop called Joyful Java?
No, I have not. But maybe that's a coffee date.
Yeah, it's a coffee date for us girls.
Okay.
It's in Dyke, and two beautiful women own it. Female empowering.
I just heard the commercials for the Dyke Watermelon Days, and I heard her doing her commercial.
Yay, there you go.
Yeah,
yes.
So the power of that.
Right, the power of that. So Laura Dove and Angie Koob are doing fabulous things in that beautiful space on Main Street in Dyke.
And you know what they did? They supported the event.
Yes, they did.
Which is important for businesses to do that. Because it's not just about marketing and advertising. It's about giving back to the community and supporting events.
Exactly.
We all need partners and sponsors. For lots of nonprofits are struggling today. And we need support from people. And even if it's maybe not cash or donation, maybe it's volunteering time. It's so rewarding when you volunteer your time.
Right, exactly. So it's a date. We're going to Joyful Java soon to see our girls there. And they have the best coffee on the planet.
Good.
Oh, yes. So you and I have both watched our kiddos grow up and now thrive as young adults. How has raising a family influenced the way you lead and connect professionally?
I think back to my children saw the value and power of hard work.
Yes.
I mean, our business, we were self-supporting. We did so because Marty was sick and he needed to have the flexibility for doctor appointments.
Right.
And they grew up watching VHS tapes in the conference room while we worked on the weekends. And so I believe that that's the power of something you can give back to your children, is showing the value of hard work. And I've been involved with nonprofits since I was working at the first radio station when I was 19 years old.
Oh my gosh.
So I have always continued to give back. And that I see that with them and their volunteer activities and their coaching capabilities. So doing all of that, lead by example.
Lead by example. Oh, I love that so much. And I know your kids would say the same thing. My kids all say, well, Stephanie is the first to say it, but they've all said it. Mom, we got our work ethic from you.
Oh, yeah. I believe the same thing from my children. They're both leaders, leading teams. And I love, so proud of them.
Oh, I know, right? And the grandbabies too. Yes.
Oh, yes. I've got 5 of them now, and they're just so awesome, and they bring me joy.
So much joy. There's your word. And you're so blessed that they're local.
You know, back to the one question you asked earlier, and I didn't mention this, and I want to do that. One of the things that I think is really important when you own your own business is to find a mentor. Find someone who's good in your industry, if they're willing to share, has been in a business for a while. Because most likely they'll probably say yes if you ask them to mentor you. And you're never too old to still be mentored. I still have people that call me and want me to mentor them. And one of the first things that I remind everyone of is to trust your gut, trust your intuition. Even if it comes to leadership or management or an acquisition or something like that, Trust your intuition.
There you go.
She won't lead you wrong.
Right. She won't lead you
Mhm.
wrong. I
Mhm.
love that. And McConville Consulting.
Mhm.
Let's discuss that.
Yes. So when I moved back, I started, because I can't not do anything.
Yes, right.
So before I took a position with Mercy One in sales and business development, marketing for them,
Yeah.
I started my consulting firm on the side to work with joyful clients
Yes.
on joyous projects.
Yes.
Because I wanted to I didn't want to give up the McConville business. I loved doing that. Advertising and marketing is part of my soul.
Right.
And so while I worked for Mercy One and did that, I also had a business on the side, and I had a few clients that I consulted and did marketing and advertising for, because it's really important for me to continue to learn and grow as a leader and a marketing professional. So I wanted to still be active in the digital space and do that. And if it's a project that I can't do myself, I find an expert to do it, because I'm not having employees anymore at this stage of my life.
Right. Exactly.
I'm my employee.
Right.
I'm the IT person. I'm the marketing person.
You're the one. I love it. So what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone, especially a woman, starting their own consulting or marketing business today?
I would say that never be afraid to admit a mistake or be wrong. Sometimes our pride gets in the way of something. And I think that you have to learn when to say no, this doesn't make good sense for my business.
Yes, of course.
It doesn't feel right. Back to the intuition again. It doesn't feel right. And surround yourself with good people. If you can find good employees, do that. Good leadership, board of directors, maybe it's a consulting board of directors that you might have, but really don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong or when you're weak. I think sometimes we always wear our strong hats, and I'm not going to ask for help. Sometimes I do that as a former welter.
Right.
And I don't like to always ask for help, but I'm learning to.
Yes.
And just learn to do that. And early on in your business career, that's when most mistakes happen, and then they can set you back and it cripples you.
Right.
Ask for help. Always ask for help.
Always ask for help. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a personal mission statement? And if so, what is that statement?
I would hope that people would say about me that Lori believes in being positive and upbeat and professional.
Yes.
And that you use that experience, your 40 plus years experience, to help businesses grow.
Right.
It's not just about marketing.
Right.
It's about other parts of your business, financial, communications, legal, find good legal teams.
Right.
But I believe that if people were to, what would they say about me? I would hope that they would say, Lori McConville was a very kind, giving, loving person who believed in giving back to her community.
Yes.
And that's what I hope what people would say about Lori.
Yes, absolutely. And so inspirational you are, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And the word joy defines you.
Oh, thanks.
It's beautiful.
Thank
yes. You. I mean, it can't be easy after losing the love of your life.
No.
To move forward with grace and continue to give. So if some woman out there is facing the same thing that you went through, unspeakable pain, what would you say to her or him?
To give yourself grace, first of all.
Yes.
To cry when you need to.
Yes, cry when you need to. Yeah. Yeah.
Surround yourself with good friends and family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to listen to live music.
Yes. Yes.
Listen to live music.
There you go.
And if, I will always and forever, never forget Marty.
Yeah. Yes.
And I will continue to, sorry.
Honey, it's all right. It's all right, baby girl. I'll get you a Kleenex. I'll get you a Kleenex.
I will always continue to teach my grandchildren about him, about his whistling, about his stories, about his creativity.
Yes.
And I will never let them forget Marty in heaven.
Right. Heaven. Marty, we love you. You have done
And
so
it's
much.
okay to cry once in a while.
Yes,
It
it's
is okay to cry once in a
It
while.
is okay. Yes, of course it is.
Just surround yourself with good people.
Yes.
You know, I've got a lot of good friends and family, and they always check in on me, make sure I'm
Right.
doing okay.
There you go.
And you just have to be real and
Yes.
just have strong faith. Talk about your problems, even if it's before and you're in that journey before when you know they're dying. Write things down in a journal. I text messaged my dear friend Amy Heatherton almost every day about his journey.
Beautiful.
And then she
Yay.
took it after he passed, and she took all those messages and put it in a beautiful journal for me
Oh, cool.
with photos and everything. And
I love
look
that.
back and realize how strong I was.
Yes, yes.
And he was strong.
Yes.
He was so strong.
Oh, yes, so strong. I love that. Oh my gosh. So
Well, I'm being real for you,
yeah,
Vicki.
being real. There you go. That's what it's all about, sweetheart.
But life goes on. You've got to
Yes.
continue to move on. And you just surround yourself with good friends and family and make sure that you get out there and move again. Don't sit at home and
Right.
do nothing and feel sorry for yourself. You've got to get out there. People need energy from each other.
Right.
Positive energy is contagious.
Yes, positive energy is contagious.
So I have people call me and ask me for advice on things, and I just listen.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just listen. Sometimes people just need to talk about things.
Right.
And
there you go.
And get out and do something. There's so many organizations that need people to volunteer. Right. And that's why I love the Irish Fest Committee so much, because they're family and they're so loving and caring.
So caring.
And if you don't have that, there's a lot of groups out there. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're passionate about, get involved in.
Definitely.
And the rest will be history.
Yes, and the rest will be history. Yeah. If someone wants to reach out to you as their consultant, how do they do that? Social media, website, what do they do? So
I have a website, McConvilleconsulting.com.
Oh, yay.
And I'm also on LinkedIn, Lori McConville, and then McConville Consulting. Nice. And I'm on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all these other social media channels. Sometimes it's overwhelming for me.
Yes, of course.
But that's my world. So yes, I would love for people to reach out to me and let's just start with a conversation. The first hour is free for me because I need to feel if there's a relationship there for us, because if there is, then I can help you grow your business. And maybe it's not right for me, and I'll tell you that. I'll be honest about it, but I'll have a referral for you for someone else.
Yeah, there you go.
And the Koloff media stations, they have so many services beyond radio. And that's what I love about what Jim has done with this company, because it's deeper into other forms of marketing and advertising.
Yes, very much so.
It doesn't just take one thing to make it work. It's a combination of a lot of things that complete the circle.
I agree wholeheartedly.
So that's one of my recommendations too.
Ooh, I love that. So before we wrap up, Lori, is there anything you'd like to say to your community, your colleagues, or maybe even to Marty as we sit here together reflecting?
I would like my colleagues and my community to know that life goes on, and when you see me, you can approach me and talk, even if you're sad about Marty, because a lot of people last year at Irish Fest were very sad. This year was better. You can still talk to me. You can still invite me to things. I'm still fun.
I love it.
And to Marty, I would say, I'm strong. I'm doing the best that I can. I miss you every day. I think about you every day. And as I said before, I will never, ever let my kids or grandchildren forget about you. Sometimes your whistling was a little annoying. If a song would come on, I'd hear about it all day long. But I miss you.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Yes. Thank you for having me, Vicki.
Yes. Okay.
Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All right.
You too. All right. Okay. Over and out, friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There we go.